Hey guys, it's Dave of My Freedom Smokes. Today I'm going to talk to you about the GeekVape AMMIT Dual Coil Edition, or Dual Coil version, whichever way you want to say it. We did a video on the original AMMIT. We've been selling that one for a while now. I know GeekVape's been doing some really great stuff with their RTAs. The AMMIT Dual Coil comes welcomed, especially to me because I like a dual coil build. Similar deck and everything to the single coil version, just a lot more room to work with. So I'm just going to open this thing up and show you what we got going for you. It is a 24.5 millimeter tank, and the regular configuration holds 3 mils. The one you see here actually has a 6 mil extension put on there. That's all included in a box, and I'll kind of show you a brand new box open up here and run through the tank with you. Alright, so when you first open the box, your tank is already set up for the 3 mil configuration. It's got an Ultim drip tip that will fit like the Goon and the Armageddon style drip tips on there. You can pop that off. You do get a 510 adapter in the box, so you can run a different drip tip on there, or if you have an aftermarket drip tip that'll fit your Goon or like your Armageddon, the Apocalypse Armageddon, that'll fit here as well. Take a look at the deck here real quick. It is a 20 millimeter build deck. It's postless. They got the holes down in the bottom of the deck, and you loosen the screws from the sides here. And then your airflow comes in the bottom and also kind of comes up at an angle on either side. That way you're getting airflow on the bottom and sides. So you're getting almost a 180 degree airflow going around there. Once you get everything put in there as far as your coils, you just tuck your wicks in there right where the screws are for the adjustment. So there's really no wasted space on there. As soon as you get your screws tightened down, you can tuck your wicks down in there, and that's where your juice inlets will be. You got adjustable airflow on the bottom there. Nice wide open. It's all single direction, nice and clicky. Is a gold plated adjustable 510 pin. Alright, let's get into the tank itself. Now, cool thing about this tank is not only can you go 3 millimeters or 6 milliliters, you also have different ways you can fill the tank. The standard way to do it is you just pop this off here. Let's get it loose, like it says brand new out the box. There we go. And that comes off, and it's nice and wide open, similar to like the Aspire Cleto or something like that. You can fill your liquid directly in there. They also give you a secondary top for this, which I have pre-installed on this one already. That's in the box here. And what that allows you to do is kind of hold everything more secure, because the way it is right now, that glass is just kind of loose. So if you're to bump it or something like that, you could pop the seal on that glass just like that, and then you got a big mess on your hand, especially if you still had liquid in your tank. So what you can do is you just put this on here, and you want to make sure you put your extra seal in there. I figured that out when I was putting it together myself. The O-ring is not in this, but there is an extra in the box for you. And that way it seals against the top of that glass for you. I'm not going to put it on right here because I'm just showing you how this goes on. That just threads right on. Now you got standard, one of your more standard size tops for filling. Instead of that open glass, you have the metal, kind of holds everything together for you. There is a adjustable juice flow, say that 5 times fast, that you want to close off when you fill it. That way you force the air back out the top instead of down through your coils and your wicks. And it just slides around. You can pretty much go all the way around with it a few times before it tightens down. Alright, and we'll show you that tank extension. So you get your 3 milliliter setup, you get a 6 milliliter tank, and you get an extra 3 milliliter glass. So if you break your 6 mil glass, you're kind of out of luck, but they do have an extra 3 milliliter for you. So they give you this extension here. And what this does is just threads right on the top of this, right on your chimney. Extends your chimney for you. And you just would pop that longer glass on there and then put your top on. It doesn't look like it's double the capacity, but it's just because the area around your build deck is so large that not a lot of liquid's actually around there, that most of it's going to be around that extended chimney. Alright, and then some of the extra little goodies in your bag will be your 510 adapter, your extra O-rings. You got a teal set and an orange set, so the O-rings will actually show through in the colors you like. They give you a single coil stopper. If you want to do a single coil build on this one instead of a dual coil, this will just go right into your build deck. Come on off of there. And you just plug that right in. It just kind of sits, that little centerpiece sticks into one of the bottom airflow holes. Just kind of leans in there like that. And that way you don't have to worry about any of the airflow from both sides. You just have your airflow on where your single coil is. Now some people are actually building this where they leave that open and just tuck extra cotton in there to block off that juice inlet, and just have a single coil with a positive and a negative kind of crossing over diagonally over the bottom airflow. So you can do it either way, whichever is more comfortable for you, whichever gives you the best airflow. I personally haven't done a single coil, but I did do the original AMMIT, which had a good single coil build. I've just been running a dual coil setup of mine. Alright, so we have a couple vapes on this thing. The build I have in here right now is a 0.35 build. It's just standard 24 gauge Canthal, running at 60 watts on this. It has a very flavorful vape. I wouldn't expect any less from GeekVape. Everything I've had from them has been real good for the flavor. It's just, they always have great airflow to how their designs are set up. Everything wicks great. I've really been enjoying this tank. Been trying out some new sample juices lately, and I'm really getting full flavor out of them. Very close to what I'd get off a dripper. Something like this, 6 mils, you can carry this in your car, not have to worry about being dangerous and dripping and driving. You just reach over, grab the side of your console, and have you a vape while you're driving. It's all about safety. Make sure you arrive alive, you know, don't want anybody out there dripping and driving. So you still get your great flavor with a nice tank instead of trying to drip. So yeah, if you're in the market for a nice RTA, it's got a lot of great options for you. Definitely check out this AMMIT dual coil version from GeekVape. If you have any questions about the AMMIT dual coil, please leave them in the comments below. As always, this has been Dave with My Freedom Smokes, and thank you for vaping.